It's not so much news. It's been announced already, and the whole thing had been in the news already. The Showtime Super Middleweight Championship, the round robin or whatever it is, or playoff, you know, it's happening in the Super 6, and it kicks off with Froch and Andre Dirrell October 17th, and at the same time you have Arthur Abraham and Jermain Taylor, and then you have Kessler and Andre Ward, and they're fighting then in
like a month later in November.
A month later in November. So very interesting, intriguing concept, and you know, I mean, right now, I mean, not a lot to say. It's kind of old news.
Well, who do you like? I mean, who's the favorite? Who's the dark horse?
Yeah, I mean, I think the favorite is Mikkle Kessler. You know, and I think, you know, right, but you know, maybe the second favorite is Froch.
Yeah.
And then I think you talk about the, you know, Jermain Taylor being the more experienced guy, but coming, you know, losing 3 out of 4, and you know, kind of there's separate controversy about that. Should he even be there versus Butte or Andrade or Alan Green or whomever? But you know, the fact is it is what it is, and you know, it's.
And where's Pavlik?
And Pavlik is sucking a dick. I mean,
he doesn't want to come up past 160 since he fought Hopkins, obviously.
Well, you know, the thing is that apparently he's, you know, aiming for Paul Williams, but you know, would want to take the bigger cut. But you know, I mean, I wouldn't expect the bigger cut. I mean, he lost even though he's a champ, and it would be for his belt. You know, but that would be a good fight too. You know, you talk about Mosley and Williams, or
Pavlik and Williams,
and Pavlik and Williams. I mean, that would be cool. And you know, I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think about that fight? I don't know, but you know.
Get into the real fight. So who do you like?
You know, again, you know, the going back to Jermain Taylor. I think he's, you know, he's got Abraham, and I think that's probably a gift. You know, first fight for him, and you know, and even though if you lose in this tournament, you don't, you know, the first fight you don't necessarily, you're not out of the tournament.
Yeah, you could win, you know, 2 out of 3, right, or 2 out of, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess you're fighting 4. You know, I'm not sure how it shakes out. I actually like Taylor. I like him a lot.
And you see him.
I like his fighting style, and I'm gonna go with him.
And he's your favorite.
That's my favorite.
Or Kessler's your favorite.
I think Kessler is the favorite of the critics, but I like Taylor.
Okay, so who's your favorite? Taylor's
Taylor.
Your favorite,
I'm going with Taylor.
And then your second is who? Kessler?
Yeah.
Abraham?
I guess it'd be Kessler. I don't like watching Abraham. You know, he's coming up in weight. I don't like his style.
If he loses to Abraham in the first round,
but Abraham,
I'd say give your pass to Alan Green or somebody else, and you know what I mean. And like I like the kid.
I'm going for Taylor.
Taylor.
Here to hear.
Hey, that would be interesting, but I just don't think that.
Yeah, he's lost a couple fights.
Who's your dark horse then? Who's your thing? Who's your guy who could upset it? Abraham or something?
Well, if you look at it that way, then I guess Kessler would be the favorite, and I guess I would lean towards him. And then the dark horse would be Taylor. You know.
But if your favorite is Taylor, then who's your dark horse? Who's the one guy you think that is gonna?
Well, Taylor is kind of the long shot out of all 6 of these guys.
Who could beat Taylor though? Who could be the guy that you think?
Kessler.
Man, Kessler, yeah.
I think that'd be his toughest fight.
Yeah.
I think he beats Ward again. I think he beats Froch if they happen to meet up again.
He was very close to winning that fight. So,
yeah.
You know, there's definitely some intriguing things.
Take a knee next time. Catch your breath. You know. Just take a time out. You got to lead. You know, run the clock out. You know.
Yeah.
You don't have to win every single second of every round. If you win 10 rounds, you know, take a round off, gather your thoughts, and then win the fight. You know. So hopefully his experience will come in, and if he gets hurt, or you know, he can just take a knee and lose a point, still be way up, and win the fight.
Yeah, I think just these guys that don't have gas at the end. You know, that's how they lose fight, is stamina. It's not that, you know, is your technique fine or whatever, or is you hit hard, or you got a good chin. It's like, it's stamina. It just seems like a lot of these fights, you know, I mean, think about it. If Claudio would have had more stamina, could he have, you know, pressed the action?
You know, he didn't want it better.
You know, and that's that's.
You get a guy cut in like the third round, and
if Taylor, you know, had more stamina at the end, do you think? Or do you think he was just out on his feet?
Well, you know, he's only fought 2 fights at 168. I mean, You know what I'm saying? He's got to get used to the weight.
You're making excuses already.
Yeah, I called him, so I'm still taking it. Who you taking?
I think Kessler's the favorite. I think.
And then your dark horse.
And then my dark horse is Andre Dirrell. I like his size, and he's. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You asked me. That's what I got as my dark horse. So.
So no one's going with Abraham. No one's going with Andre Ward or Froch. Right? I mean, at least we're not.
Interesting matchups. I mean, Kessler Ward. I mean, that's right out of the gate.
Ward's probably,
but he's
the worst out of the 6. I would say.
Again,
that's what I'm saying is it won't beat any of the guys.
Yeah.
Andre Ward won't win one fight in this tournament.
Again, it's not YouTube Denmark or whatever. So I would think that we're pro Ward and Dirrell and Taylor.
Well, you got your American, yeah.
But it's like, let's be realistic here too and just analyze it because boxing doesn't have borders.
No, it's worldwide.
So anyway,
after a few beers.
Anyway.